Hey, what's up y'all? It's Daniel, and today I will be teaching you how to make homemade boiled peanuts in a crock pot. So before we get into it, I'm gonna go over the ingredients so you know what you need to make this at home. The first and the most important thing is the peanuts. You want these raw. You don't want them cooked at all, just raw peanuts. I got these at Foodland. They were like $5, not much at all. Okay, second thing, you're gonna need a crock pot. You can do it on the stove in like a big pot, but this is like a 12-hour cook time, so you're gonna have to, turn off the stove whenever you go to bed or leave the house. So the crock pot is probably the safest and most efficient way to be able to do this without having to worry about it. Here's a couple of the seasons that we're gonna put in here. You can kind of get creative, but obviously salt and pepper, these are non-negotiables. We're gonna do some Golden Rule BBQ rub in this. Hopefully it adds like a little sweet flavor to it. I made Cajun ones last week and they were a little too hot. And then we're just gonna put some hickory smoke in there just to add a little smoky flavor. And I think I'm gonna add just a little dash of Golden Rule barbecue sauce just to see what happens. But I'll get into the logistics of how much you need of this stuff. Just make sure you have this on hand before we actually get into it. So first step of all this is obviously go get all your ingredients together, and you need to go wash your peanuts because they are literally straight out of the field and put into a bag. So we're gonna go wash these and soak them in water. Yeah, so let's go do that real quick. All right, so get yourself just a little strainer. Just pour a little bit in there. And you're just gonna wanna soak them. Get them real soaked. Kind of mix them up a little bit. Again, you're just trying to get all the mud and stuff off so your water's not muddy. Some people say you need to soak them, which is fine, you can do that. But when I did them a couple weeks ago, I did not soak them, I just cleaned them up real good. All right. We're going right into the crock pot. You're going to fill your crock pot where the water level is just above the peanuts. So you want your peanuts completely submerged. Once it's all down, all right, that's about full. Once you press the peanuts down, all the peanuts are pretty much submerged. Like I said, once they soak, they're gonna slowly start to sink a little bit. So let's go put some seasonings in this and get this on the crock pot. All right, we got the peanuts soaked in water. Like I said, make sure the peanuts are almost completely submerged. And we're gonna put the seasonings in the pot. Typically, I just wanna do like a tablespoon of pepper. Okay. And you want a good bit of salt in there. The salt's gonna wanna soak into the peanuts. So you're gonna want a good bit of salt. We're just gonna we're gonna start with the tablespoon of that as well. We got the liquid smoke. I don't understand. Why put a plastic seal around it and then you also have to undo the seal on the inside? That just don't make a lot of sense to me. All right. We're gonna do 2 tablespoons of liquid smoke. And then 2 tablespoons of the Golden Rule barbecue rub. All right, and then we're gonna get a little funky. And we're just gonna do 1 tablespoon of Golden Rule barbecue sauce. Now, we're going to add more salt later. I just wanna start it out this way. Oh, I said, nah, we'll do 2. Let's do 2. All right. All right. Get yourself a spoon and just start mixing some of this stuff in there. All right. Let's pop this in the crock pot. We're gonna go on low we're gonna do 10 hours. At the 5-hour mark, I'm going to come in here and try the peanuts just to see if I like the flavor. If I don't like the flavor, I will add some extra seasonings, which I will let you know what I add so you know what to add. But yeah, I think these are gonna be really good. I did not make these like this. I just came up with this recipe today, actually. So yeah, hopefully they're good. So I'll see you in about 5 hours. All right, we're about 1.5 hours in. We're gonna put some jalapenos in there with some juice just to add a little bit more flavor. I forgot to add that at the beginning. We are 12 hours in on our homemade Golden Rule BBQ boiled peanut recipe. They've been cooking for 12 hours. Now, I'm gonna go over a couple things that I did yesterday or in the middle of the night so you know exactly what I did. At the hour and a half mark, I added a little bit of jalapeno peppers with a little bit of juice just because I just didn't feel like it was going to be spicy enough. I love spicy, so that's just, again, a personal preference. I did wake up in the middle of the night and added a teaspoon of salt just because I love salt. I just didn't feel like it was going to be salty enough. Again, another personal preference. But let's hop into this. You can literally smell the boiled peanuts throughout the entire house. I mean, they look oh my God, they look great. They look great. Look at that. They're not too dry at all. They're real juicy. And again, you got to watch your water level on this because evaporated a lot of the water. Yeah. That's it. That's it. That is freaking good. It's sweet. I've never really had a sweet boiled peanut. But the Golden Rule BBQ rub has a lot of brown sugar and sugar in it. And so let's see if Drake likes boiled peanuts. Come here, Drake. Come here. Come on. See if Drake likes them. There you go. Does it pass the test? Yeah. Good boy. All right, guys, that is it for the homemade Golden Rule BBQ boiled peanuts. I hope yours turns out well. Thank you for watching. And also comment the seasonings that I should have used instead of the Golden Rule BBQ rub. Or if you have your own boiled peanut recipe, let me know in the comments. I would love to try it. Until next time, we'll see you.